Today on City Wrestling Radio, NXT gets a whole lot more glamorous, an update on Wrestlemania in Vegas, and Jey Uso's days as champion could be numbered. All that and so much more today on City Wrestling Radio. Welcome back to City Wrestling Radio. It is June 4th, 2024. I'm your host, Corey Smith, being joined, as always, by my co-host, my tag team partner, Mr. Jose Oseguera. How are you doing today, sir?
Doing very well. How are you, Mr. Smith?
I'm good. It's another week in the books. A lot going on, but yeah, so let's get right into it, shall we?
Yeah, let's go. Lots of news.
Because I don't want to waste any time. We got breaking news here on City Wrestling Radio. No matter if you're watching this 3 months down the road, it's breaking right now.
If you haven't heard it, it's breaking to you.
Yeah. So, okay. We're about to go on, and I just got word that apparently, and this is all right now hearsay, but this is according to somebody who goes to NXT Performance Center shows quite often. This is at NXT with Najee. Najee, but this person says a legit stalker was arrested outside the PC tonight. Multiple bags of evidence taken by the police officers. He says he wishes he was making it up. Y'all seriously, SMH indeed, right?
I'm SMHing right now.
That was posted about 7:20, so about almost 3 hours ago, about this podcast time recording, and he did post, or this person did post later, and with an update saying, quote, Liv Morgan's stalker.
But what are you doing at? Oh my God.
Well, I mean, everyone goes to the performance and like all these fucking crazies go to not this guy. This guy doesn't seem like a crazy who's sending this tweet. He sounds like a sound individual. But stalkers always go there. It's Florida too,
Yeah. Yeah.
But
and a lot of these guys and ladies live in Florida.
Right. And we remember what happened with was it Sonya Deville?
Sonya Deville and Mandy Moore, yeah.
With Mandy Moore in the house. It's just time and time again, like
Mandy Moore, Mandy Rose.
Mandy, not Mandy Moore.
Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose.
I'm sure Mandy Rose's character was slightly based off Mandy Moore.
I'm sure.
Anyways, but yeah, that's all the information we have as of right now. We don't really have anything else. Just people reacting, how glad they got this guy, what they find out. A lot of questions to be answered and not a whole lot of answers at this moment. So
yeah, I really hope that bag just has a bunch of like memorabilia and no guns,
just multiple Liv Morgan figures.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't the guy? Who was it? The one where they found like rope and stuff and like a knife? I think that was the Sonya Deville one, right?
Yeah, the guy had it in his car in the trunk.
Jeez, so
he had like tape.
No bueno, guys. I don't know. I guess I'm not talking to those people when I'm saying this, but just be chill, because I think the people that probably watch is the legit wrestling fans who are pretty sane. Most of them, 99.99% of them.
We have a legit fan base. Yeah.
Yeah, we could be stinky at time to time as wrestling fans,
Sure.
But we're all pretty chill. Just
we're all good time. Good times.
If you see someone out there who you think is obsessing about something way too much, if you're a friend, just talk to them, just tell them, hey, chill out. Like, don't obsess over this person. They're a fictional character on TV, just be there for your friends. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, totally. 100%.
All right. Let's get into what we originally wanted to start out the show with tonight. But so Mariah May is all NXT.
Doesn't have the same, it doesn't roll off the tongue the same.
All next.
All next.
Yeah. So it really shook up the women's division this week as former AEW star Mariah May made her long-awaited WWE debut. It was during a chaotic segment with multiple superstars battling over JC Jane's newly won, which I'm sorry, but I can't believe I'm saying that. JC Jane is the NXT Women's Champion. What is going on?
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense now. They had to have a transitional champion.
Sure.
Just as tension reached a boiling point, the lights suddenly cut out. When they came back on, Mariah May was standing on the NXT perch above the crowd, drawing a loud reaction from the fans at the PC.
How very AEW of them.
Just putting the lights out.
Yeah.
It was probably her call at that point. Without saying her name, May declared the best women's division just got a whole lot more glamorous and told the women brawling ringside to get ready because they could call her the next NXT Women's Champion. WWE later confirmed the arrival in a backstage video where she's just said it's about damn time. May also posted on social media shortly after saying, quote, "Honey, I'm home." So, Jose, what do you think of Mariah May's chances? Not just chances, but what do you see her outlook in WWE?
Uh, uh, yeah, I could see a lot of angry faces at all these ladies coming in, passing them
Mhm.
by, and joining the main roster. We already saw it with Julia. We saw it with Stephanie Vaquer, leapfrogging the talent that's there now. The ladies backstage can't be very happy about another addition that's most likely going to leapfrog them too. Yeah, but Mariah March is on her way up. I think.
Mariah June or July, March, whatever it
Yeah.
is. But I don't think she's gonna leapfrog the whole women's division, but I do see that happening within NXT.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see her going right to the main event picture,
Mhm.
taking that title off of JC Jane. I mean, good for her. It's good to see her in NXT.
She's a
She's
hell
got
of a
to get
talent.
She is. She definitely is. I just I don't see I mean, I guess I can't see her mending right now with the main roster,
Mhm.
but I guess that's just because I haven't.
Right.
You know,
Mhm.
everything she did in AEW was great, although like it was during a point where AEW was
It was very dry, yeah.
exactly, and that was kind of the only thing there.
Mhm.
So I think she has a good chance of lasting. She's got a great look. She can
Mhm.
wrestle, and yeah, she gets bloody, and
Yeah.
she's hot.
Yep, yeah, a gimmick built in. All you gotta do is plug and play, right?
Exactly. So let's move on to our next story. Looks like WrestleMania is heading back to Las Vegas for 2026. WWE is reportedly close to finalizing a deal that would bring 42 to Allegiant Stadium, marking the second year in a row. WrestleMania 42, like we said before, was originally scheduled for New Orleans next April, but plans have apparently shifted. While WWE hasn't officially announced the move yet, Figure Four Wrestling's Brian Alvarez reports the significant progress has been made, with Vegas clearing several final hurdles and offering key concessions to land the event. New Orleans won't be left out completely, though. The city is now expected to host the 2026 Money in the Bank, and
Oh, yeah.
WWE says
That'll
it
make up
plans
for it.
to bring a WrestleMania one day. So, are you saving your money for Vegas next year, Jose?
No, no, no.
It's just like I feel like they're like, "Come on, Corey, you didn't go last year, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Come
yeah.
on."
This is a blatant cash grab. They're going for our jugulars. We're just some simple wrestling fans. Most of us are. We're not the type to uh, uh there this is tied to a lot of other stories.
I'm gonna pull something up. Yeah, I'll go on, but yeah,
Yeah, the Ron killing story, the ticket prices we saw online for Money in the Bank. Oh man, these guys are really just tugging at bitter my
yeah.
bitter
No,
feelings.
they're definitely pricing us out. That's for
Oh yeah,
sure, and
yeah.
it's gonna hit a boiling point
Mhm,
eventually.
mhm.
I even nowadays, like I bought some shirts recently from WWE shop. I bought a Finn Balor shirt and what do you call it? A Jey Uso shirt,
Okay, yeah.
and I'm not gonna pay full price for those, like, 'cause they're like $29 now.
Hmm,
So I'm waiting till they go on sale. But I'm glad you bring up the pricing thing because somebody online did post on a couple weeks ago saying they got their Saturday night's main event slash evolution pre-sale for Atlanta,
mhm.
saying the midsection lower level tickets were 17 each with fees and taxes. And then, but 7 months ago in the same place, it was $600 per ticket. So apparently these tickets have gone up at least another $100 within
Yeah,
a 8-month, 7-month period.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, you know, on that note, though, WrestleMania in Vegas, it does seem a little bit more user friendly for the fans, so to speak, because like think about WrestleMania in New Jersey years ago. Remember the
Mhm.
one big news story? It wasn't Becky, headlining WrestleMania. It was everybody got stuck in the rain at 2 o'clock in the morning in New Jersey. with no buses and no cabs in sight.
Yeah. Well, maybe skip New Jersey next time. No offense to my New Jersey fans,
But what I'm
but
saying
maybe
is like Vegas, like you can walk everywhere. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Wherever you need to go, like, oh, damn it, no cab. All right, I'll walk down the strip or whatever.
Sure, but everywhere you go, you need to pay entrance. Everywhere you go, oh, there's a slot machine. Oh, it's just it's a cash grab for TKO. It's a cash grab for Vegas, and the hotel industry, the
Yeah.
hospitality industry.
Yeah, definitely. No, I mean, yeah. I mean, where would you rather go there? If they were like, we're gonna be in Philly or Vegas,
Sure, but Philly hates San Francisco.
That's true. I
I
don't
can't
want to
walk
go to
around with this
Philly.
hat. I can't walk
Get out of
around
here,
with this hat
Philly.
over there.
Uh, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Part of me like it. I just want to go again. I just want to go. I want to go every
Yeah.
year.
No,
See it
I
every
hear you.
year.
But
Especially in Vegas.
they're making it. Yeah, but they're making it so hard, man. They're making it
Yeah,
hard.
they need to bring ticket prices down just
Mhm.
just a little bit. Come on, Trump, use your executive orders and you know bring down the price inflation of WWE ticket. But then secretly, like he raises like the taxes on the tickets like $1,000 each.
Beers are $20 for a pint.
It's cash grab. It's all a cash grab. Speaking of cash grabs,
Mm.
could being the elite be making a comeback, Jose?
Uh,
Well,
in its current form, I kind of like the way it was. I want to keep nostalgia as it is or as it was. I don't know if it could be the same as it was back in the day, but I will buy a ticket to that show.
which one?
No, I'm saying the show that is
Oh,
BTE
yeah, yeah.
coming back.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I will be watching.
Yeah, no, definitely. So Matt Jackson recently opened up about the possibility during a Q&A session on the travel YouTube channel he shares with his wife Dana. Jackson revealed that someone quote high up within WWE or sorry AEW reached out to him about reviving the popular YouTube series, which stopped airing in 2023. Since then, it's been 9 months without new content, with Being the Dark Order briefly taking its place, which didn't get over at all. He did, however, express a strong interest in creating a full length documentary using what
Mhm.
he describes as hours and hours of unused footage collected over the years. He says their longtime videographer, Brandon Cutler, I'm sure you've heard of that guy,
Brandon.
has archived everything from behind the scenes match planning to wrestlers without mask footage fans have never seen. Jackson added, quote, I always knew that one day we would probably do some type of documentary on our lives. That's one project I would love to do before it's over. For now, nothing is confirmed, but it's clear that Jackson has big dreams for being the elite brand.
Hmm.
So, like, do, do you think this is something people want, Jose?
It's a very niche product. However million people that watch the BTE shows, clips, videos. I don't know. That's the only people that are going to be interested in it. I got into it a little late. I got into BTE during the AEW birth years.
Yeah.
And then I had to go back and watch some more. So people like me, not really the casuals, and I'm semi-casual, you could say. But it's for hardcores,
You
definitely.
do a podcast, Jose. You're way
Yeah,
more than casual.
that I guess you're right.
But at one point though, it did kind of turn into like this. It was kind of like a travel documentary. Like, hey, we're
Mhm.
over here in Japan doing this. Oh,
Check
hey,
out the
and,
steakhouse. Yeah.
yeah, and then it would be like one random skit, but then it turned into like all skits all the time, and it was just a
Mhm.
little okay, I get it. The being the elite title and what else? The stuff that was funny was with the Dark Order with Hangman Page
Mhm.
and Brody Lee. That stuff was funny, but
Yeah.
I don't know if the documentary idea I think is a good idea.
Yeah, it
Just
is.
one
Yeah.
off, like 1.5 hour, 2 hour thing they put out there.
Yeah.
That would be great. I would definitely sit there and watch that. But I don't know
Mhm.
about catching up weekly on being the elite. That's just for me.
Yeah, touch base maybe once a month. Well, it would be nice to see the executive view of things.
Oh yeah,
Now
yeah.
now that they're EVPs, maybe that'll be a good fresh take on BTE.
You just see that they were the ones that really got the picture with Shane and and Nick or Tony Khan.
Gotcha.
Next piece of news, piece of sad news. I know
Okay, he's
we
still
had to get.
alive.
He's still
So,
alive. Our truth. He's still with us
yeah,
on this earth.
yeah.
That is very truth. But as we all know, our truth has been released by WWE,
Mm.
probably sending shockwaves to everyone that's went, what? No, that's not real news. And then they went, oh my God, that's his real Twitter. This is real.
Yeah. No. It's a work. He's working this.
Well, but Jose, what were your initial thoughts on this? Is last Saturday he was released.
I mean, you just said it. No way. This is internet.
Yeah.
They're not telling the truth. How? What? No.
So, but the one good thing about not even good, but there was a lot of love being sent, a lot of
Yeah.
love and respect being sent to R-Truth's way. The 53 year old veteran, I said, announced, I guess, sorry, Sunday, that he was released from his contract. However, according to Fightful's Sean Ross Sapp, the move was not a sudden release, but rather WWE choosing not to renew their deal upon expiration. And the
Ouch.
one thing that I did kind of stick out to me was on
Mhm.
SmackDown when he had his match with JC Mateo. He was like doing his full rap, and I was like,
Hmm.
oh, like okay, like he's really doing it. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's cool. Like, but then once he got let, or we knew he wasn't going to stay with the company. It was like, oh, that was his last match.
Yeah. I've forgotten. He hardly goes into the pop like a pimple line, and he did
I'll
it. I
put
was
the
like, well,
wheels on. Duh, 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 duh. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna keep rolling till the wheels fall off. Yeah, there we go.
yeah. And he
Um,
did. He did.
Tributes have been pouring in from all corners of the industry. Miz, who, as we all know, teamed with R Truth with the awesome Truth. He says, "No one made me laugh harder. Your energy, heart, and smile lit up every room and every arena. You're not one of a kind. You're one of a lifetime. Love you, Truth. Keep shining." Rhea Ripley says, "In all seriousness, this literally so heartbreaking. Thank you, Truth." And Kevin Owens sharing a heartfelt message saying his kindness, humility, and infectious good nature makes him one of the most beloved people I have ever met in the industry. I love you, dude. Pat McAfee adding, it's guaranteed joy when he's a part of a segment. He's also my dad's favorite WWE superstar of all time. The McAfees are bummed, but we all know our truth will continue to bless the world with his big ass brain. End quote. So after decades in the spotlight, legacies built on laughter, respect, and unforgettable moments, our truth's chapter in WWE is seemingly done.
In WWE, yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but his impact could be felt somewhere else.
Hmm.
And that's the story of our truth. Goodbye. No, I'm kidding. Goodbye, everyone. So what do you think's next for our truth, Jose?
Number one, I'm glad he got his flowers.
Yes.
Especially from all his peers. Everybody loves the guy, right? Number two, FUTKO. This is such a heartless and okay. I get it. You're a conglomerate. You're a big time company. Heartless shows no loyalty to a true, dedicated, loyal employee. Um, Asked him to jump through hoops. He jumped through smaller hoops on fire.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he did everything he could to get himself over. I mean,
And he's over his
it all
F.
it all started from him forgetting a city's name.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
mhm,
And then all of a sudden, Vince's like, I love that guy being stupid.
yeah,
Rah, rah, rah. Um, so I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things. Like, it's sad to see him go. I don't want anyone
mhm.
ever to get fired, but
No, not at all.
he was
And
53, and
I get it. I get it.
yeah,
But number one, Rock sits on the board. I'm sure they collaborated with him, consulted with him. Hey, what do you think about this R-Truth guy? He's 53. He's old. He's just a comedy player on the show. What should we do with this guy? I'm sure Dwayne Johnson had some say. Let's make him an agent. Let's make him part of the writing team. Let's have him as a manager, a valet. Let's have him at the announce table. 1,000 different things.
they can't do that though until they finish out his contract. They can't extend his contract. They would have to start just a new contract. So maybe maybe it is just something like that. We are going to do this, but as of right now, like this is how it's going to be.
Time will tell.
That is true. So let's get into it. Let's get into Monday Night Raw, June 6th, or sorry, June 2nd.
Is it my audio or your audio? I feel like your voice kind of went out a little bit.
My voice went out.
A little bit, yeah. After you open that soda.
Oh yeah, it's a sparkling water, sir.
Okay. Sorry, sparkling water.
Here.
Okay, there. You're coming back.
Coming back. I'm coming back.
There you go. There you go.
All right, so we kicked off Raw in a fashion that we never would like to, with Michael Cole taking his shirt off. That's how we started, right?
Yeah.
It was a little awkward. He took off his shirt because he lost the bet to McAfee. The Indiana Pacers was won over the New York Knicks, right?
Yes, they did. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they had that bet going. There you go. And Cole had to wear it all night.
Yeah. Wow. What punishment?
Oh, you have to wear a basketball jersey
At work, where you have to wear a suit and a tie.
I did like McAfee. Just like all of a sudden, he's like, "Ha, you look like an asshole."
Yeah. Oh, what are you talking about? This is your team.
What? Where'd that come from, McAfee?
Yeah, no, and you were rooting for these guys. I'm the asshole because I got the team that you're rooting for.
Hey, CM Punk comes out to cut a promo. He says it's the summer of Punk time. He goes, "You're looking at the 2-time Money in the Bank winner, and I'm looking to do it a third time. It's time to put some gold around my waist." There are two people at the top, one of whom is my friend Jey Uso. So when it comes time for us to come face to face, just telling you now, it's not personal, it's business. And the other guy is John Cena.
Yeah.
Which he did say it like that, which I was all right. There we go. Loved it. He says he's not. He said he's blah. He said he's public enemy number one, and because he sold his soul to a bald-headed goof. It's another shot at Dwayne from Punk. So I wonder if we're gonna get that Punk and Rock match, or if it's just like him trying to get the match.
Yeah.
You know, he's like saying it on air to force Rock into a corner.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "John Cena, I've always had your number, so I'm coming to pick your bones, you little bitch."
Yikes!
A lot of cursing. First off, I felt like everyone on the show on Raw, or at least for the first half, or maybe just everyone before the show, did like 2 shots of tequila and a line of Coke. And like they were just like boom, 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 boom. And then, like halfway through the show, it was like, ooh. That's just how I felt. Everyone was like really like everyone's cursing.
Yeah.
Everyone's like really animated. Just how I felt for a second. So out comes Sami Zayn, who definitely didn't do drink any tequila or Coca-Cola.
Yeah. He's a lot of weed.
Yeah, no, he definitely had an edible. He's like, man, hey man, this is like the first time I've heard you like come back and like you like state your ambition, man. That's awesome. Like you're gonna win that title, man. You're gonna stop Seth because like I couldn't. Like you can, man.
Yeah,
right
on. Funyuns, man.
Me and Juice are gonna get your back. Juice is in the back, like, yo, chill. I'm like quadruple booked tonight, man.
Yeah,
stop it. But he did say, he goes, you know, you're the only chance to have Seth not win that Money in the Bank briefcase. So that's why tonight you need to win, and me and Jay are going to have your back. So I don't know. I feel like Sammy kind of puts things on people like every week. You know what I mean?
He did, yeah. He dragged people in.
Like Punk's like, I mean, I hate Seth Rollins, but fuck off.
Yeah, like, yeah. Isn't Jay busy tonight? What are you doing?
Exactly. Then we have a Liv and Raquel segment backstage. We start off with a recap of last week when Roxanne costed Liv the match. Roxanne in this segment walks up to Liv and Raquel. Liv says, "If you want to help me, stay out of my way tonight." Liv walks away, bumps into Io Sky, and they have a little bit back and forth. And you know, we believe we get Raquel and Kyrie later tonight.
Yes, we do.
So next up, we have Stephanie Victoria versus Ivy Nile. This is for a Money in the Bank briefcase, or a spot in the Money in the Bank match. Both women. So there's a really cool spot where both women get the pile driver butt slam, like 2 separate times by Vicaire.
Yeah.
We have a good Tower of Doom spot. Ivy Nile power bombing Vicaire, who suplexes Liv. Double code breaker to Vicaire and Nile. Eventually, we have the Oblivion to Vicaire. Nile tries to steal the pin. Then we have the SVB to Ivy Nile, and Stephanie Vicaire gets the pin and the win, and is going on to Money in the Bank. I thought this was actually a really good match. All three women looked great in this match, and I mean, I thought Liv was probably one of the people that stuck out in this match.
Yeah,
Like she looked really good against both Nile and Vicaire, who are both like people you would not say don't like. You would look at them and say, yeah, they know how to wrestle.
Yeah,
You know?
100%. Yeah, it's very, very good match. I had fun. You can tell La Stephanie, as I like to refer to her, La Stephanie. You could tell she was having a good time. You know, she was anticipating to win, because when she did that booty stomp pile driver, she had to smile. You know,
She probably just cashed that main roster paycheck.
yeah. And that little package they showed right before it, it let us in on who Stephanie is.
Yeah.
You could tell her passion was there. You could tell this is a great time in her life, in her wrestling career. She nonstop smiles. That's not really her character, so it looked like she broke character a little bit. But you gotta love it. That's a feel good story if I ever heard one.
Definitely, it's good to see her on the main roster too. Finally, and we're gonna see Jordan Grace come up soon too. So
yeah.
this women's roster is getting loaded.
Yeah. As soon as Jordan Grace loses to Mariah May, she's gonna get the promotion.
No, you mean wait, what? Jordan Grace is the champion.
Jordan Grace is not the champion. It's
but it's good to see that Jordan Grace would be up there.
Yeah.
So JC Jane.
JC Jane. No, she's well, you know what can happen
down there. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll go down the road. Yeah, it's a great match.
Next up, AJ Styles confronted by Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman's basically trying to convince AJ, don't worry about the Money in the Bank. Don't worry about it. Just take the lower title. It's fine.
Mid-card title. Come on, you're AJ Styles. Why not, right?
AJ Styles, who was looking a little, he's looking thicker. I feel like every week he's like thick and then not thick, not thick.
Yeah. Well, one thing that doesn't change those that 6-pack is still raging.
Yeah, and I don't mean thick as in like chubby. I mean like he just looks like bigger.
Yeah,
like his muscles just look bigger one week, and then they're like next week they're smaller, and then they're bigger.
Yeah,
like what is going on? After this, we have a Rusev promo. He goes, last week you came and held the string. He's basically talking about Sheamus and just did a promo from 2015. I mean, I don't know, man. They're killing Rusev for me. Like he's coming out of AEW where he had no popularity after a while.
Yeah.
He wasn't on TV for the longest time. And then he comes back for a match against Sheamus.
Yeah. And he came back looking slim, in shape, looking like he was all about business, and then they hit the brakes.
Yeah.
Screeching halt.
Definitely. They need to do something very fast with Rusev, or else it's just he's gonna go to NXT and just win that title.
Oh, it'd be great if he just squashes Sheamus, and then that just elevates him. That's what I would like to see.
Next up, we have Judgment Day, the team of JD McDonough and Finn Balor taking on the Viking Raiders. New Day on commentary. This is pretty much New Day's on commentary match. I mean, there wasn't much going on in the ring. Eventually, Roxanne Perez distracts Ivar. Finn Balor gets the coup de grace on Ivar and gets the pin and the win. So,
finally, when's the last time they got a win?
Hey, does this mean they get a shot? They got to be doing something with like some sort of multi-team match, because you have these guys who went over on the Viking Raiders. You have American Made who got screwed out of the titles, by the New Day. So I mean, I see something American Made versus Judgment Day versus New Day, versus Viking Raiders.
Yeah,
May Day Raiders.
Oh my God, they're gonna hold a tournament, aren't they? Or a gauntlet? They're gonna hold a gauntlet.
Hey, that'd be better than a tournament. So
100%. Yeah.
Next up, Becky Lynch video package, basically saying everything Lyra has known. Everything that Lyra has forgotten, she has learned, or something like that. Something like that. Kathy Kelly backstage with Stephanie Vicaire until Rhea Ripley's Chola cousin walked up to welcome Stephanie Vicaire to the main roster.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, did you just like put the eyeliner on, like the lip liner on?
Yeah, the Chola lipstick. Yeah.
It was kind of funny. I was like, did you do that just for Stephanie Vicaire?
Oh, damn. You know she's from Chile,
Rhea.
not Mexico. Damn.
Damn, Rhea. Hella cultural insensitivity.
Right.
Damn,
Jeez.
girl. Like, you're hella fucked up.
That's sad.
Next up, Lyra and Becky Lynch have a face to face. Lyra comes out, calls out Becky Lynch, but like cuts her off immediately. She's like,
Oh,
Becky,
no.
she's like, no, don't talk. And Becky's like, you what?
You called me out here.
What do you want
What
me
do you
to
want me
do?
to Jeez.
Lyra does her usual monologue, and
Oh, but angry.
I guess
Oh.
I just never listen to her every time, and she's starting in the what treatment like really badly. Yeah, so it's just to me, it was just Lyra is just on this.
Yeah, yeah. Doesn't it feel like a little bit like the roles were reversed for this? Like the
Like
way that
Lyra, yeah, like Lyra's the heel.
yeah, yeah. It was weird. It was like,
Yeah,
who am I supposed to cheer for? I kind of want to root for Becky.
Becky eventually walks away, and Lyra chases her down to beat her down.
Oh,
So,
very Healy of you, Lyra.
but yeah,
Goes
I guess
back to you.
we'll get into the Money in the Bank predictions at the end of the show. But yeah,
Yeah.
they're facing for the IC title. Next up, there's a Penta video package. He is Penta, and he will have zero fear and Money in the Bank.
I mean, that was a pretty cool segment there.
But I mean, it's pretty much what he said.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
I mean, Penta's just cool dude either way.
Yeah.
Next we have Braun and Bronson versus Sammy and Jey Uso in a tag team match. Bronson looks like he does look like he's slimmed down a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
We have eventually nice tornado DDT to Bronson by Sammy, gutbuster to Jay by Braun. Braun goes for the spear and it gets the super kicked. Eventually, Seth Rollins forces the DQ by hitting a stomp on Jay. The heels try to beat Sammy deep down Sammy through a table. CM Punk comes out for the save. So just a continuation of everything. No,
Yeah.
nothing actually happening.
Yeah, face in peril, hot tags,
No.
interference.
My cat has a lot to say about this next segment, apparently.
Uh-oh.
He heard I was going to talk about more Judgment Day, and he started meowing outside my door. So the one thing I will point about this Judgment Day segment, they're backstage. There are a couple absences. Of course, Carlito's not there, but missing with Carlito, he took the PS5.
Hey,
Damn you, Carlito.
I didn't notice that. Oh my God, you're right. The game
There was no
running in the
PS5
background.
back there. There was no game being played. Part of me thinks it was his.
Yeah, it was. It was his.
And he was probably like, hey, like, let's hook it up. Because you ever see those pictures of like when Rusev and like not Rusev, but like AJ and Samoa Joe would travel and they would have like their whole original Xbox with the mini TV set up like on the train in Japan. I have a suspicion that some of these guys travel with their PS5 and plug it in the second they get to a hotel room.
Yeah, or backstage.
That's true. Yes. Liv and everyone else is kind of.
Oh, no.
Was that?
It was Carlito's. Oh no.
It was? He was like, they were like, damn it. Dom's probably like pissed. Like, damn it, I like that game too. He's like, that's the only way I get to beat up on Triple H.
They rated me 89. I don't know what his rating is.
I still want to get the I every week I debate it. It's like a sale. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get it. I don't want to get it.
Yeah. And you know, as soon as you get it, it's gonna be on the network for like $10.
That's true. Liv and half the crew are pretty suspicious of Finn and Roxanne's ulterior motives. I don't know what their ulterior motives are, like myself, because like are they trying to kick Liv out? Or are they trying to just like are they really trying to get Roxanne to bang Dom?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, you know?
Yeah. Well, she's not worried about Dom. She's worried about you, Finn.
Ooh. Eventually, though, she walks away. Dom tries to apologize to Finn for last week, but Finn says it's all water under the bridge. It's all right. And then if you notice closely, Dom is wearing a Carlito shirt. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Raquel Rodriguez versus Kairi Sane. I am not going to get into the same thing I get into every week with a Kairi match. It's just too slow. She looks like she's counting her steps. I'm sorry. That's my hot take.
Okay.
I think Kairi is just not, she's been digressing. That's all.
Oh, well, to counter that, I think this was her best out of 3 matches that she's had so far.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
Is it saying a lot? Probably not. But, you know, big ups to Raquel maybe for bringing out a better match in Kairi.
Yeah. Raquel, I think, is coming through better as a character too with this.
She is, but she needs to do something about those outfits.
So
That fake G string is too much.
oh yeah, it's a little much. Liv tries to get a cheap shot on Kyrie. This is when we get a lot of "We Want Truth" chants breaking out. Liv tries to get involved, but Io comes out for the save. Liv gets busted open in her forehead somehow. I didn't see
Yeah,
how that
I
happened.
mean, neither.
Raquel smashes into a corner post. We have an insane elbow to Raquel, and Kyrie gets the pin and the win. So
It's good to see the insane elbow back.
yeah, no, it's
Haven't
good.
seen that. Haven't seen that in a while, right?
She's just so small. Like I never take that.
Yeah.
I like Kyrie. I'll put that out there. I like Kyrie.
Hmm.
I really do. I just I used to really like her when she was in NXT too.
Yeah.
When she was full pirate, and she was
Yeah.
full pirate back then, with the hat and everything.
Yeah. She was a better heel, right? Like, a few months ago before she got hurt.
Yeah.
She was way better.
With Asuka, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Where's Asuka, by the way?
I thought she was cleared.
I I haven't heard anything from Asuka ever since she started putting out those weird tweets where she was like, "I don't want romantic relationship with you. Please leave me alone."
Yeah. Same here.
And
Yeah.
it just got me questioning what's really going on there.
Hmm.
That's all I'll say.
Hmm.
Next up, we have Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross. They're backstage. Karrion Kross thinks Sammy's evil. Sammy says he's not, and Karrion Kross says he is, but he might be wrong.
Yeah, but I might be right.
He's like, I might be wrong, but I might be right, but I might be wrong.
50-50 coin flip.
Sammy's probably like, okay, I don't know what to say to you now, Karrion.
Yeah, that's he could tell, dude.
They are really killing that vibe from that after WrestleMania promo.
Yeah. Oh my god, Sammy was totally like, "Damn, this edible is really hitting hard now."
He's like, yeah, man, like you might be like better or might be evil, but like I don't think I am because like pretty good dude.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, yeah, he's a pretty good dude.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Jey Uso sitting in a locker room. That's when Gunther approaches him and says, he basically says he's going to win the title from him next Monday. I realize the match is next Monday for the title.
Yeah.
Holy shit. But
And it's not at the PLE. What is that?
It's on
Save it
Raw.
for Raw. Wow.
Well, I mean, they got it. When's the last time they did a major title change on Raw?
Oh, so you're predicting the title change? Nice.
No, I'm just saying. I don't.
Yeah.
I honestly, I actually don't think that because they're doing everything in their power to make you think Jey Uso is losing. Like every week, everyone's saying, "Jay, you're exhausting yourself. Jay, you're not going to be able to be there for your friend."
Too thin.
Yeah, Jay, and so I think he's going to win that title, or keep the title. That's just me though. Gunther does say he does thank Jay. He's like, that title is very personal to me. So I thank you for defending it and defending it with as much energy as you have been. Thank you. So thank you.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the main event of the evening. CM Punk versus El Grande Americano versus AJ Styles for the Money in the Bank briefcase spot. So match kicks off with both Styles and Punk beating down on Americano because, hey, what's wrestling without a couple of veterans beating down on the younger guy, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
At one point, Punk seems like he's jumping around on one leg, but also doing the jumping knee strikes.
Yeah.
Like he's working a hurt leg, but then automatically doing the jumping knee strike.
Yeah, it's the same thing when someone's getting same thing, working the leg, and then they get Irish whipped into the ropes and they're running real fast.
Oh, yeah. We have more We Want Truth chants breaking out. There was a cool spot where CM Punk went for a GTS to Americano. Americano reversed into an ankle lock. Then Punk fought out of the ankle lock, throwing Americano into AJ. AJ hitting the Styles Clash on Americano. In my opinion, this is AJ and Punk's attempt to do some Lucha Libre stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a GTS to Americano, but Braun Breaker pulls Punk out of the ring. Jay and Sammy come out for the save while AJ is on the floor. So while AJ is on the floor, you can see, because he does a dive to the outside. He's on the floor. You can see Americano load his mask.
Of course.
Which is really weird, though, because he loads it, and then you could see Michael Cole goes, Americano, and he stops. And everyone's like, at least I was like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, they're going to say something in a minute. He doesn't say a word. He doesn't say he won with the loaded mask shot. So what they're doing is what I think it's smart because they're trying to make people more invested and look at everything on the screen.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They want people to say, oh, I saw something the commentators didn't.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, getting people more involved. Yeah, almost
So
like a pick your own adventure story.
exactly. This was a really fun match. What did so after the match, Seth Rollins and the heels beat down on Jey Uso with 2 tsunami splashes to Jey Uso by Braun Breaker. What did you
Mhm.
think of this match, Jose?
Yeah, I guess it was cool. I mean, I'm not a huge Americano fan. Not say, not taking the typical opinion of that everybody has about Americano. I just don't see. I'm not invested enough in Americano, and he's Penta's going to rip the mask off either at Money in the Bank or they're going to get a SummerSlam mask versus mask
Yes.
versus mask match.
Well, I mean, that would have to happen, a mask
Yeah.
versus match at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
S
And his boots, did you notice Americano's boots?
What was that?
It was a CG on the boots.
Well, I mean, candy grams. I mean, who doesn't love a
Yeah,
candy
yeah,
gram?
you're right. You're right.
So, yeah, I mean, so El Grande Americano is going to Money in the Bank, working twice, might I
Yeah,
add.
yeah.
Well,
Pulling double duty. Michael Cole should
I
have
can't
stopped
say
telling
that. I
us.
can't say that for sure. I don't know. Chad Gable's working one show, Americano's working. Sorry, it's got to keep some kayfabe alive, right?
Chris
But
Grabler.
speaking of the Worlds Collide show, let me just go
Mhm.
through a quick preview of the show. We're gonna start 5 matches on the card. We have Legado del Fantasma. That's a team of Santos Escobar, Angel and Berto versus El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. or El
It's
Hijo.
crazy. Yeah, the son of Dr. Wagner Jr. So
So the grandson of Dr.
In Mexican tradition, El Hijo de, so that's the son of,
Yeah.
has to be family related. So, or
But
it has
it's
to be the
usually
son.
not, right?
Right. So Rey Mysterio Jr. is not
He's the
the
nephew of Rey Mysterio.
he's a nephew. So he inherited the legacy. So that's the junior. But when you say El Hijo de, that's the son of. So it's the literal son of. So this is the son of the guy who got handed the mantle of Dr. Wagner.
He's like,
Whew.
so glad my family made some good choices.
Yeah, it might have
Uh
been like his cousin or his uncle, like
yeah.
Rey Mysterio. Yeah. No,
He's
but he's the
saying
son of this cousin of Dr. Wagner. Ah,
he's teaming up with Pagano and Psycho Clown. And then we have Elio del Vikingo. Sorry,
yeah.
I can't say his name. Versus
Yeah.
Chad Gable for the AAA mega title. Ethan Page taking on, as Wade Barrett calls it, Javon Evans. I don't know why I call him Javon Evans
Yeah.
versus Laredo Kid versus Ray Fenix. This is a fatal 4-way for the NXT North American title.
Fenix will win that.
Stephanie Vaquer and Lola Vice versus Cheek Tornamita and Dalis. And the LWO, the team of Dragon Lee and Cruz del Toro, teaming up with Lince Dorado versus Octagon Jr., Aerostar, and everyone's favorite, Mr. Iguana.
Yeah. I remember Octagon Jr. is very similar to the legacy of Pentagon Jr.
So what are you looking forward to this show, Jose? Are you going to watch at 12? Was it 12 o'clock?
No, yeah, at noon Pacific time. No, I'm gonna watch it after Money in the Bank. Continue my wrestling evening. Probably after a couple cocktails. Or, yeah, I'll watch it later on, but I'm gonna watch it. It should
Yeah,
be fun. It
I
should be
will.
insane.
I'll probably be watching live because, personally speaking, that is my fiance's birthday, and
Oh, happy
that
birthday!
night we will be at grandmother's.
Yes.
So hey, but you know what? I will be watching it live and then watching Money in the Bank later. It's all good.
There you go.
Speaking of Money in the Bank, let's get into it, Jose. Me and
Oh,
you,
main
one on
event.
one predictions. It's 4 matches on the card, so let's try not to split it this time.
Okay, that's 2 times in a row, right? We're going for the third split. Jeez.
Which
Okay.
I guess it makes sense. I
Okay.
guess
Yeah.
we're
Okay. Well,
perfect co-hosts then, right?
yeah. Yeah. Okay. We
Uh,
should get double points for predicting the correct Money in the Bank winner.
we should. Okay, so Lyra Valkyria versus Beck. God damn it, we're gonna pick the same one for this one. Lyra Valkyria defending her IC title versus Becky Lynch. I'm going Becky Lynch. I think she
Ah,
wins the title.
damn it. Yeah, me too.
I say she doesn't win it clean though. Does she win clean, Jose? No, I do.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You say she wins the title clean. I
Mhm.
say she wins it dirty, underhanded tactics.
Shenanigans.
Next up, we have the women's Money in the Bank briefcase match. Alexa Bliss versus Roxanne Perez versus Rhea Ripley versus Julia versus Naomi versus Stephanie Vaquer.
Uh-huh.
Who do you got in this match, Jose?
Okay, I'm gonna have to drag this out a little bit. I hate to make the podcast longer, but a good cash in has to be one that carries the briefcase with some type of surprise and excitement. Can Naomi carry that? Probably not. Who else? Vaquer, Rhea. Those are most likely going to be challenge cash-ins, right? I challenge you next week, and I'm cashing
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
You know who is a wild card? Alexa Bliss.
Oh, okay.
She can actually put her character with the briefcase and be like a demented.
Oh, custom briefcase.
Yes,
Sell
and
it right there.
yeah, and be somewhat psychotic. But she's like controlled chaos right now.
Yeah.
She could be like the controlled chaos. Am I going to Raw? Am I going to SmackDown? I could pick whoever I want. I can go anywhere. She could walk into the ring. People think she's cashing in. She's just sitting at the announce table. She runs in and she just takes a seat on the side of the ring. Oh, the stories you could tell. Alexa Bliss.
Okay, Alexa, you're going Alexa Bliss. I'm
Yes.
actually going with someone who I never thought I would pick in a million years, but I'm going Roxanne Perez. I think
Okay.
Roxanne Perez is a good choice for this Money in the Bank briefcase. She brings it to the Judgment Day,
Mhm.
and then you have a reason, something Liv wants from Roxanne. She wants that briefcase, so she's going to try to not beat her for it, not steal it from her, but she's going to try to get her to give it to her or like cash it in for her, something. But I think Roxanne Perez wins this and eventually cashes in to be one of the, because like you said, Rhea Ripley, she can easily just win a match to be the number one contender.
Mhm.
Even Stephanie Vaquer, Julia, Naomi, I don't know. I think they needed a heel in the match.
Yeah, I could see, I mean, this is a cheap thought, right? Caution, I could cash in on you anytime, but it's kind of lame.
Proceed with caution.
I
She's
might
so
cash in on
dumb.
you.
It's so dumb. It's such a dumb gimmick.
Yeah.
She was like, "What's my gimmick?" They're like, "Caution tape."
Yeah, we'll put it all over you. How many different ways can we do it? Oh,
See,
plenty.
with caution, don't you get it? And she's like, "Oh my god."
And it'll glow.
Okay. Next up, we have the let's just say the men's Money in the Bank briefcase match, because I'm sure this is going to happen before the main event.
Mhm.
Solo, I forgot who was in this match. Solo Sikoa versus LA Knight versus Penta versus Seth Rollins versus Andrade versus El Grande Americano. Who do you got in this match, Jose?
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, it's Seth, right?
I mean, Seth is the obvious winner.
Yeah, he's the obvious winner. If not, I'll go with my heart and say Penta, just because I want it to be. I'm gonna will it. But that's a boring cash in too.
Yeah, the only other person I could see winning this is Solo. Maybe he doesn't cash in on the world champion. Maybe he cashes in on Jacob.
Oh, geez. Okay.
I mean, I don't know who.
But that's almost a waste. That's almost a waste.
LA Knight can win it and like be the Dolph Ziggler. Penta, I just don't see winning it because how. No. Although when he does a little walk, he would come out with the briefcase. That'd be kind of cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Seth Rollins, you're right, is the number one person to win this. Andrade, I just no.
No.
El Grande Americano.
He'll let's say he loses his mask. I'll get double points.
I mean, if they want to do it as in like a remember Otis won the Money in the Bank briefcase and he lost it in a court battle.
Oh, Jesus.
So remember that the person who wins this doesn't necessarily have to be the one to cash it in.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to go Seth Rollins, I'll stray.
Okay. No. I'll go Seth Rollins, but I only get the point if Americano loses his mask, and he could lose it and still cover his face. Oh no.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel
if it doesn't happen, I lose.
Because Seth could come out the next night and like Jay could win against. That's the thing. Jay could win against Gunther the next night and
get cashed in on.
Mm-hmm. Then you have Seth Rollins winning the title.
Yep.
I mean, I want to say Seth Rollins, but no. Oh well. I mean, we have
a caveat. You win if he cashes in Monday, but then if we both lose, then we get nothing.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay, I'll take the point. If he wins, I only get the point if he cashes in Monday.
There you go.
He wins and then cashes in Monday because we'll
Mhm.
do our show after Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, there you go. And well, I mean, he could also. I mean, I don't see him cashing in and then fighting Gunther the next night. That's a stupid idea. Even if
Mhm.
wrestling was the most authentic sport and it was all about like the fight, that is
Yeah.
the dumbest idea ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus John Cena and Logan Paul. I mean, does The Rock get involved here?
No.
You know,
No. Rock is not going to get involved. Not until
Does-
SummerSlam, or if that.
does Travis Scott get involved here?
No.
I think Cody and Jay go over. I think it's why not? It's
Okay,
Cody's first respect.
I say it's a no. Is it the main event?
Yeah.
No. Oh, it is.
Well, I don't know. I
Okay.
right. I say it's the main event because I don't like a Money in the Bank before a world title person comes out with their title for their match.
Yeah.
So just
agree.
for added.
Okay, I say it's a no contest. We get no
Okay.
clear winner.
All right, no contest on your end. All right, well, there you have it. It's in the books. It's done.
There
Money
will
in
be
the
a title holder. There
World's-
will be a title holder.
Worlds Collide is this weekend. Money in the Bank is this weekend. Hopefully we'll have more information on that stalker. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Let me see if anything else has popped up. Maybe stick to the end of the show and you'll see. No, I don't see anything. So
All right.
oh well. That's what happens sometimes in the world of wrestling and the world of news. You just keep on keeping on, right?
They're 3 hours ahead. The guy's probably still on lockdown.
No, but Love Island USA is trending #1 on Twitter.
What? What the hell is a Love Island?
Mariah is trending, and
Cool.
let's see what else. Harvey Milk. Hey, it's my boy. It's my boy Harvey. All right, we're gonna get out of here. For City Wrestling Radio, I am Corey Smith.
I'm Jose Soler.
We will see you next time. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Thank you. Gracias.